How the system is connected in a smart city?
No, sir, no idea about that.
Basically they have connected by wi-fi, and when you the station you come, the Howrah station or Sialda station, in that case we are wi-fi enabled station, and there are free wi-fi. You have some PNR number, you put some system, and you get the wi-fi. And when some the other largest station, railway station, airport, there have some free wi-fi, but and also some restaurant also give some wi-fi. So all places we give some wi-fi modules, and wi-fi have a frequencies 2.4 to 2.5 gigahertz, and they have radiate some 10 to 1000 milliwatts. But this wi-fi is have some power, and this power we also in that position means the rail station is a large number of people are there, airport also large number of people are there, and all are using the wi-fi in chatting, uh, internet browsing, all things. So that time the energy is also effect on our body also. So that time the wi-fi means I say the smart city. Smart city is equal to the wi-fi. Without wi-fi I not say it is a smart city right now. But in our perspectives or my perspective, the smart city means we not get any bisleri water from the shop. We only get the clean water in any position, and the road station they are very much clean, and the education system is very much available for any person. So this I think so this is a smart city. Smart means not always they have all connected, obviously the technology is there, so technology recording the wi-fi is required, but the wi-fi is make a also a power in a accommodated space. Next I discuss the cell tower. Without cell tower not possible to communication. So cell tower is transmitting power is 20 watt, and mobile phone like gsm 900 2 watt, gsm 1800, and 3G is the 1 watt. Like 4G 5G they are also have much power. And this blue box also mention how much in the India. So this is some 10 years back data. This data from some 10 years back data. So this much tower in the India are there, and uh, 6 lakh towers are there. And mobile phone in the back of the 10 years back, the 100 plus crore. So these are the RF sources, and some RF sources also there, but these RF sources are used from different location, just like a radar system. And radar system some the military and some security purpose we are use radar system. High power microwave sources, transmitter, microwave bomb, microwave weapon, and high power microwave generator at satellite using solar cell and transmitting to the earth. So there are different microwave sources, but these microwave sources also uh, in a in a cause of the hazard. Now is the brief idea of the health hazard of the human body. Using the mobile phone over 20 minutes and the causes of the air tumor. Causes of air tumor. If the 20 over the 20 minute we are used, obviously when we use the phone sometime we have used some 2 or 3 minutes, but sometime we are use the long conversation. In long conversation means they have over the 20 minutes, and that time the air tumor is also generated. And another thing, the people living within 300 meter from base station, the high health hazard or EM hazard is there, that position. And the some health hazard like a brain tumor, several cancer, all like that. Now I discuss some elaborately. Now the microwave heating principle. So what do you mean by microwave heating principle? Microwave heating principle, and one is the interesting thing. What is the Wi-Fi frequency? I already said this is the 2.4 gigahertz. And microwave oven, when we use the microwave oven, the in the microwave oven frequency also 2.4 gigahertz. So in the microwave oven, we already know that microwave oven used for food heating purpose or making some foods like that. So microwave radiation cause the vibration in the water molecules, means how use the microwave oven, which leads to friction and heating, means the water molecules uh, friction each other in a food and then generate a heat. And this is the heating principle of microwave system. The radiation effect are classified as the non-thermal and thermal. Basically, the thermal effect means when I talk to enough thermal effect in my, if I talk to my phone, so that time some air is heat, generates some heat, and from this heat we have some thermal effect. But what do you mean by non-thermal effect? Non-thermal effect are several times more harmful than the thermal effect, means they generate a brain cancer. So this is very problematic. So now I focus on the just use a cell phone. So we are sorry. Have you ever noticed the warm sensation in ear after using mobile phone for long time? You are agree? If we use the long
Yes, sir.
time mobile phone, so air is feel warm. So this is some measurement. The temperature of air lobes is increased by 1 degree centigrade when the cell phone is used for the 20 minutes. Means over 20 minutes we have used the cell phone. So obviously 1 degree is increase. So if I we have measured a normal temperature of body, after that using the mobile phone in 20 over 20 minutes, the temperature also increase and increase on the air side. So after the human process, the this if we release the after 20 minutes, the these heat are processed on your face or on your head. After that, if you use the more than 20 minutes, if more than 20 minutes, so heats again generated. So this is the process of some pain. And after pain, you hearing loss, you not possible to hear clearly if you use the over 20 minutes every day. And all this the effect to the ear tumor. So in this slide I mention all student and all delegate person. So possible to use less than 20 minutes. And you is if you use the less than 20 minutes use the phone, so it is better for you. Now come to the particular measurement. Measurement, the SAR and cell phone use time limit. The 6 minutes per day, 6 minute day use. So this is a very small time. You, I think you are understand. But if you possible to 6 minute per day use, it is better. But is it frequently if you use, not possible to the long time all are 6 minutes. It's not possible. A cell phone transmit a 1 to 2 watt of the power. So cell phone always transmit at 1 to 2 watt. And the what you mean by SAR? The SAR is called the specific absorption rate. It is very important quantity to measure the cell phone effect. Rate to which the radiation is absorbed by the human body measured in watt per kg, means how much power is absorbed in particular kg. This is called the SAR. this SAR is a mm, standard value in USA, or maximum you can say the cell phone is 1.6 watt per kg for the 6 minute. For 6 minute it is, and safely to margin 3 to 4. So the per person should not use cell phone more than 18 to 24 minutes per day. So this information is not give to people in India. In the India, it is not maintained like that. Now I focus. I think all have the cell phone, and the cell phone always have some SAR value. But any person is not see the SAR value. Just you see the what is the feature of camera, what is the feature of screen, what is the audio quality, what is the processor, what is the you possible to create a game, what is the possible to a long meeting, what is the battery life. We are all see this. Anyone can see this SAR value? No. In the India, it is no. It is not possible to see the SAR value. So I just browsing the website, and I get the data, and I right now I show this data. And Redmi Note 8, the SAR value is all lowest on that India, and others are SAR value is high, but they have not crossed the 1.6. They have less 1.6, but the lowest one is Redmi Note 8. I not advertise like that Redmi Note 8 is the best phone, but just according to SAR value, I say that. Other phones, obviously, the high value. Now, result of the re-evaluation of Interphone study. The Interphone study, who full form is the uh, World Health Organization. This already with the name is focused after the corona. After the corona, we are know the name is WHO. Who some say that this is the virus, this is the antivirus, like that. Uh, those all things are who are decided. So who is the World Health Organization? So after 10 years study, the 13 countries, the largest is like 5,170 brain tumor cases we found using this mobile phone. And the conclusion is like that: no over increase the risks, but the suggestion of the increase uh, glimo high heavy user, and like that. So what do you mean by heavy user? So heavy user, if you use the half an hour per day and over 8 to 10 years, the double brain tumor is risks are there. And for children and young adult are excluded. For children and new study mobile, and another study is there, mobile kids means in India is the age of the 1 year or 2 year, all are give the mobile phone to child, and they had used some watch some video, and they have create a game. All things are doing in the mobile phone. But in some uh, good country, they have not used before 12 year. Mobile phone is not used before 12 year, but in India they have possible just age of 1 year, not 1 year, just 2, or after 2 year they are use the mobile phones. So for that, who are the classify one thing, the possible the disease of the phone, possible the human, this is class 2B, the classify as a class 2B, and this is called the cell phone can increase the cancer risks. And who after that decide the 30 31st May 2011, these things are decided, and IARC classified radio frequency electromagnetic field as the possible carcinogenic to humans. So who is the, just make a stamp, the World Health Organization make a stamp, the cell phone also is a cause of cancer. Now come to the cell phone tower and antenna radiation. So antenna on cell tower transmission in frequency range is like, in your subject you also study the frequency range, and in the frequency range again I focus on this frequency of Wi-Fi. This frequency is same as frequency of micro oven, and when the power is increased means the Wi-Fi signal strength is less, then you use some repeater, and again we use some more power for Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi generator like a more health hazard, and obviously they have connectivity in Wi-Fi. Just nowadays one word is coming, this IoT. Anyone can say the full form of IoT? Hello? Anyone can say what is the full form of IoT?
Sir, Internet of Things.
Internet of Things. Yes, thank you. So Internet of Things, this word is coming behind the internet, and internet behind coming is the wireless internet is the Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi modules frequency and the micro oven frequency both are same. I again repeat this word, and this frequency are generate again in the micro oven. The molecules are vibrate and then generate a heat. So according this vibration and generate of heat, we obviously the health serious health effect, including damage of DNA also, cancer, all things are happen. And I write this website to help this website the how the wireless internet are used for the schooling in school. So this website can you check? Okay, now I get some pictures, the cell tower installed in a Mumbai. And this type of picture can you see in Calcutta also, but here I collect some picture from Mumbai. And in a rooftop we found some cell tower. Here in cross of the 10 cell tower almost are there, or sorry, in a 10 antenna, these are the antenna, and each cell tower, these are the antenna, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like the 10 or more than 10 antenna. So each antenna or in a tower is radiate into 20 watt. So if you say it is a 10 antenna, so this is produce a 200 watt power in a rooftop. So if the found 200 watt in a rooftop, so this power not only affect in your human body, they also affect bird, also affect plant, also affect some other animals. So is this was another picture, this one another picture is the, in the picture there have more cell tower in a rooftop. So what is the solution in a rooftop? Only use one tower, not more than one tower, because one tower eliminate 20 watt power. So if you use the more than cell tower, then use the more power. Now come to the one basic things of how to antennize radiate. So in previous, this is the antenna, and if this is my hand is showing in camera, so this is the antenna. So this is the horizontal mode and this one is the vertical mode. So in the horizontal mode, so how radiate in, this is the horizontal plane. So horizontal plane, they have the radiation, and this portion we found the maximum radiation. Generally, this radiation is 120 degree. So in 120-degree, we are covered. They are using 3 antennas, so we have found the total coverage of the area. So this is the horizontal one, and this is the vertical one. Vertical one means this orientation. Horizontal means this one. This one is the horizontal, and this one is the vertical. In the vertical radiation is this is the radiation like that. So this is the cell tower radiation, and this is the maximum radiation if we found in your home or in your house on that position you have affected on that power, but your house is down from the radiation or in that position is not affected. So your house which position is there, so they have found of the least effect of this cell tower. So all things I discuss not say that the tails cell tower is not needed. Obviously cell tower is needed, but the use of the limitation of power is also needed. Now come to the one thing. This is a one cell tower, and this is you remember all things after my seminar. You I think all are see the cell tower. So from this is the precaution. I not say is a presentation, is a seminar, is a PPT. Just you say that, oh okay, this is a PPT. Oh, so but I say or suggest that I request that you also absorb this knowledge. I say what things I get that the people living within 50 to 300-meter radius are the high radiation zone or dark blue. Means in this area, if have any house up to this, so they have some generator problem. But after that, this position we have make a house or home. It is not a large problem. But in India, the people living at less than 500 this sorry 500, 50 meter, less than 50-meter area, this is very high radiation zone, and this high radiation zone is very harmful for your health. And the power varies by the 1 by r square, where r is the distance from the tower. So if r is increase, so power is decrease. So you remember these things. You not stay the say after below the cell tower. Sometime okay, our my phone tower is not possible to come. Okay, I go to the under cell tower and I get the tower. Okay, that time your connectivity is very good. You are talking very much. Okay, all things are better, but the electromagnetic effect on your body, on your ear is too much that time. Now, some case also we are studying in a Mumbai. This is the one normal house, and in the normal house, the rooftop is full of the tower. And from this house, if this is a building, and on that building, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and 10th, we found some cancer patient. This is a real picture in a Mumbai. We found some cancer patient, and after some uh, discussion of this house with this building, and we after 2 or 3 years we are only take a one tower, not like that. They have changed their rooftop, but before that we have found two death in a cancer in this portion of the building. So this is a alarming alarming thing. So we are not use more than one tower. Right now I see in my house there have two right side and back side, there have two tower, but the inner house only one tower right now. So when the mobile phone are invented and tower is requires more, so that time these things are happen. Right now, we are modern and as well as educated. So some we are less number of tower, and this is one of the guideline ICNIRP guidelines we are follow right now. Now come to the some effect of human body. So these are the effect: sleeping disorder, uh, like others affected in human body. Many of these are related to changes in electrical activity of the brain. So if we use the over phone, or you sometime we are see that the when we sleep, and that time we are use not use the phone, but phone is our just behind of the head. It is very dangerous. And if the phone is sometime is the alarm, so obviously the behind of the head. But that time we are use the mobile phone uh, earphone mode. Mobile have a earphone mode. This mode you use, and that time the internet it should be off, Wi-Fi should be off, Bluetooth connectivity should be off, and then you put the phone in your head. Just use as a just alarm clock. So again, some effect, and this also very much risks increase the cancer risks, DNA damage, effect of skin, ear damage. So all are the very much problem when you long time use the phone. Now another thing, the DNA damage. uh, the Professor Henry Lurie, uh, in University of Washington, 1995, they have observed that one thing. This is the normal DNA in a X-ray plate. After that, we have X-ray in radiation, 25.6 rates, and DNA break are very obvious. And after that, the cell phone level of microwave 2 hours 2.45 gigahertz reaching so called safe the SAR levels. That time DNA are decomposed. Decomposed means I say the DNA structure is breaked. So this is very much effective on the DNA part. When DNA damage, when damage to the DNA is greater than the rate of the repairing, so that time we are facing up to some days we have facing some cancer. And this is also the electromagnetic effect on the children. And when the adult is 25% effect, 10 years old the 50% effect, and this is the 5 years old is a 70% effect. So this is the electromagnetic effect on the child. These are the some coverage in Mumbai. We have some news of the cancer using the mobile phone, and this is the some news coverage in Jaipur. So now the health hazard of the human I discuss elaborately. Now I come to the hazard on plant. So what is the effect of plant? So I show is a nice picture. In this picture, in the mobile phone, can this is the structure of tree, and without if the mobile phone, the structure is like that. Just is show as a symbol. The radiation may cause many changes in weight, growth of plant thickness, seam, loss of the leaves and the flowers. And these also affect on the pollination process. So like insects such as bees, fruit also affected. And now I have a study in effect of four cell tower are After 2.4 years of the cell tower installation, means this 2.5 year old after using the cell tower, the fruit quality in a Delhi, the fruit quality is decreased and the reduced from the 100% to the 5% after 2.5 years of the cell tower installation. So obviously the sales tower is need to install, but when they have choose the particular place, the place should be is not the agricultural place. And if the agricultural place, the cell tower should be high, not the height is compared to the tree. So obviously put the cell tower is needed now our age in but the effect, how to effect is minimized. This is to be mind in your when they install the tower. Now come to the hazard on the bird and planet animal. So this is the one picture. In that picture, the when you use the 5G in the Japan, so this time of these birds are the fell down when just start to the 5G. After that, the 5G is accommodated, and now is not possible to this type of die in the bird. Many birds and animals are die if the direct contact of EM wave. And also one thing, you can see only some large bird is seen in the cell tower. Not possible to see the small bird on the cell tower. And electromagnetic radiation can also cause the reproductivity and the development problem to domestic animals like dog, cats, rabbits, etc. And uh, have you never seen any bird near the cell tower? Maybe not, because the birds have more value and less weight, more volume and the less weight, and so heat effect is very fast because the birds are the more volume. Volume means we can say the if you just like a uh, small bird, if there are a large number of small birds are accommodated in a place and then they have less weight, so generate a heat effect on that body is very much. So bird and bees interface with the navigation and reproduction. Animals like dairy cow, uh, so the in the animals I can say the dairy cow is decrease the milk production, reproductivity, all things are damaged by the electromagnetic wave. And this is a graphical representation of birds and bee. So impact, no impact, and inconvention. So these are the human, other animals, plant, wildlife, bees, birds. So in generally, we see that in the structure, in this graph, the in a percentage, the maximum percentage is bees, and then the plants, and after that the birds, and after that humans, and after that other animals, and then and human. So what is the effect we gradually say? So effect is very much in bees, then planet, then birds. So electromagnetic effect we are observed like that. Now come to the important part, and you remember this all things, and this is helpful in your life. What is the solution? What is, how I use the cell phone? Basically, cell phone is a source of electromagnetic wave, and this electromagnetic source we are carry. When I communicate once by a phone, so this time we are communicate, the cell phone is generate 1 watt, tower generate is 20 watt, then another mm, cell tower is connected to that. They have generated another 20 watt, and after that another cell phone is connected to total communication. So total 42 watt is the use for the communication, but the cell phone only use the 1%. So what is the another power? Another power is absorbed by the environment, plant, birds, other human, air. This is the all are the accumulate this power. So already we now know some three pollution. There have water pollution, air pollution, and the sound pollution. So right now the another pollution is there is the electromagnetic pollution. So the what is the solution? Obviously, it's not solution is the not use. Not use is the not solution. So what is the solution? Solution now I say that phone call should be made for shorter duration of a time, and mobile phone with lower SAR value should be used. When you buy a mobile phone, obviously check the SAR value. After my this seminar, you can remember these all things. When you make a new phone, so obviously check the SAR value. Which SAR value is lower, obviously you get that. And when you use the mobile phone, you are use the short duration time cell phone use calling. Mobile phone should be used instead of the mobile phone where possible. Means mobile phones, telephone should be used instead of mobile phones where possible. Means I say that the means that limitation use I can say just electromagnetic device like mobile phone should be kept far from the body. Okay, this is a very important part, far from the body. So how mobile phone is far from the body? Mobile phone we can take always our hook pocket, and sometime a pant pocket, and sometime our hand, and sometime our vanity bag. So mobile phone we attach in our body always. So how mobile phone is far from the body? So I say that the mobile phone right now we use the headphone from the when you talk the other person. So the headphone you put in air, and the mobile phone should be in your back and back your backside, or back is kept some just some distance. And another thing, the Bluetooth headphone. Right now I also use a Bluetooth headphone, but when you use the Bluetooth headphone, not this phone is in your hand, phone is just far away, then is better. Otherwise this also some milliwatt power is used. Their Bluetooth is some milliwatts, phone is 1 watt, and the tower also is the 20 watt. The power is right now increased. But when you use only Bluetooth in your headphone, in your head, so that time you have used the less power. Okay. And another thing, when you not use the mobile phone, the Wi-Fi router should be turned off at the night. And LED light are safer than the CFL. Already we are accommodate all the LED, not the CFL light. And another thing, the shielding the fibers help to protect from the harmful effect of the electromagnetic field and radiation. Means now note to shielding all the electromagnetic device when are not used. Means the headphone when not used, they have put in a bag, and bag keep from the your body. And another thing, this is a very tough job right now, using the land phone when replace the mobile phone. When you know in your home or in your house or in your office, that time we prefer to use the land phone, not the mobile phone. So this is the solution. Now to installation of the tower also. and tower should be installed. Base the station should be established at least 300 meters away from the human locality, animal and crop farmer. Operate should be reduced to stop and the use of the power amplifier. Instead of that, they may use the multiple low power repeater or power transmitter. For above requirement for diesel generator will be minimized and solar planets will be sufficient to fulfill the requirement. And also the operator should reduce the transmitted powers of the cell tower from 20 watt per carrier to maximum of 2 to 1 to 2 watt carrier in densely populated area. This is another word or important things for the cell tower. They have required 20 watt when they have the lonely area. Lonely area, but where do we use the dense populated area, dense population is there, that time we use the maximum 1 to 2, not the always 20 watt. Convince the dot to reduce the radiation limit immediately to less than 10 milliwatt per meter square. And this is the also I make a picture of the this last lecture, last slide. They have make a picture to how to additional benefit of the reduce the EM hazard using the tower. The cooling of amplifier will not be repeated, may not be need to air condition, and then power required will be reduced and may not need to diesel generator. Solar planet can meet this requirement. An operator can claim carbon credit and leads to green telecommunication. So this is the simple procedure. But in that simple procedure, one things are there. This is a range will reduce, means tower if generator less power, so one tower have a range is less, and install more low power transmitter, low power repeaters. For that, as a operator which provide like a Airtel, BSNL, all are provider, which will be cost then more money. So that time money is required. Now I come to the conclusion. So obviously use the cell phone and the cell tower is in our life is they are accommodate on that, but some limitation of use, some restriction, and some things are there. Some things you remember like when you phone in is not required, not put in pocket, in a pocket of pant, the some time of male body their sperm effect, and uh, the female body some another effect. But in your when you put in the book pocket, it's very bad, because in this site what is this thing here is a heart is very much affected the electromagnetic wave, not put in the book pocket. So now I end my lecture. At the end, the only things can to be said that the blame game is not the way to solve it. Every person should be play this own role from the themselves. Only by doing that the problem can be solved. And user should follow the protective measurement, and the manufacturer also keep to radiation point of view in their mind, and this will lead to healthy and the developed world and healthy world. Now after that I acknowledge the Professor Girish Kumar, IIT Bombay. I inspired to speech all things in the NPTEL, and in the NPTEL, Professor Girish Kumar, IIT Bombay, this give the lecture. And last, I also thanks to my department, IC department, and Naroda Institute of Technology. And these are the reference. And now I have a question to student. Not student always after the seminar, student also give some question or query, obviously, but right now I have a question. So anyone can answer this 3 question. There have 4 option. I already discussed. Hello. The first question is, the power transmitted by 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi hotspot antenna is range of. Hello. Hello.
Vasudha, please take response from student. They can write in chat box as well. Vasudha,
Yes, sir.
please instruct them.
Yes, sir. If you know the answer, kindly write it in the chat box, or you can definitely unmute yourself and give the answers to sir for the questions shown in the screen.
Only 3 questions, and already I discussed this 3 questions in a discussion.
Sir, I know the answer to the third one.
Say.
So third one is option C, class 2B, possible carcinogen to human.
Yes, right.
Sir,
Any other
second
student?
one would be, I think, number C, 1 to 2 watt, power transmitted by cell phone.
Okay, this also right. Another student? First one?
The first one can't remember. If you please say it, it will be good.
Okay. So these are the answers. So already the second one is correct, third one also correct, and first one answer is B. 10 to 100 milliwatt. Thank you. Now, have any question from your side?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
স্যার ওই অনেক সময় আমরা দেখি এখন যে বাড়ির মধ্যেও সেল টাওয়ার লাগানো হচ্ছে আমাদের মানে বিভিন্ন জায়গায়, তো স্যার ওটাতে যাদের এতে রাখানো হচ্ছে তাদের পক্ষে তো হার্মফুল হবে অনেকটা, না?
হ্যাঁ, যাদের বাড়িতে লাগানো হচ্ছে তারা বেসিক্যালি সত্যি কথা বলতে তাদের একটা ইনকাম বাড়ে, সেই কারণে তারা সেটা লাগাচ্ছে, কিন্তু সেইটা তার এফেক্ট করছে না আমি বলবো না। আর আমি তোমাকে এখানে একটা গল্প বলি, এই গল্পটা আমিও একজনের থেকে শুনেছিলাম। ঘটনাটা ঠিক সত্যিটা কতটা ঠিক জানি না, তাও এই গল্পটা বলি। সেটা হচ্ছে, এক জায়গায় এরকম সেল টাওয়ার লাগাচ্ছে বাড়িতে, এবং সেখানে সবার সই টইও জোগাড় করছে যে সেল টাওয়ারটা লাগাবো, কারোর কোনো আপত্তি আছে কিনা। আগেকার দিনে তাই হতো, এখন তা অতটা আর হয় না, এখন সেল টাওয়ার দেখি লাগিয়ে দেয়। তো লাগাচ্ছে, সে লাগিয়েও দিয়েছে, অনেকের আপত্তি সত্ত্বে, তার পয়সার জোর ছিল, সে লাগিয়ে দিয়েছে। কিন্তু এরপরে হলো কি, সেল টাওয়ার যেখানে লাগালো অসুবিধে নেই, এবার যার আপত্তি ছিল সে করলো কি, সেই যে দেশে সে ছিল সেই দেশের জাতীয় পতাকাটা একটা বড় রডে, মেটালের রডের উপর জাতীয় পতাকাটা লাগিয়ে দিল। এবার জাতীয় পতাকাটা লাগিয়ে দেওয়াতে কোনো প্রবলেম তো হয়নি, মানে পতাকা লাগাতেই পারে সে তার বাড়িতে, লোকে সব বলছে বাহ খুব ভালো। কিন্তু ঘটনাটা এরকম ঘটলো যে সেল টাওয়ারটা লাগিয়েছিল, তার যে কমিউনিকেশন হচ্ছিল বা তার যে পারপাস ছিল, সেই পারপাসটা ক্রমশ পাওয়ারটা ডিক্রিজ হতে শুরু করলো। এবার ক্রমশ ডিক্রিজ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। এবার সেল অনার যে মানে সেল টাওয়ারটা লাগিয়েছে যে সে বলছে কি আমি তো যা পাওয়ার দেওয়ার তা তো দিচ্ছি, তা সত্ত্বেও কেন কমিউনিকেট হচ্ছে না, এটা কি প্রবলেম? তো তারপরে রিসার্চ টিমকে ডাকা হলো, ইঞ্জিনিয়ারদের ডাকা হলো, ইলেকট্রনিক্সের তারা ইলেকট্রনিক্স ইঞ্জিনিয়াররা দেখলো যে মেটাল একটা গুড কন্ডাক্টর, মেটালের রড ছিল যেতে পতাকাটা লাগানো হয়েছে, সেটা গুড কন্ডাক্টর। সেই কন্ডাক্টরটা ওই ইলেকট্রোম্যাগনেটিক ওয়েভটাকে বাউন্স ব্যাক করে দিচ্ছে, মানে রিফ্লেক্ট করে টাওয়ারই পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছে। ও কিন্তু কোনো অ্যান্টেনা নয় বা ও কিছু এও করছে না, কিন্তু ওই রডটা এই কাণ্ডটা করছে। তো তাতে কি হচ্ছে, সেল টাওয়ারে আর পাওয়ার দিয়েও কিছু করতে পারছে না। তো ফাইনালি যে দেশের জাতীয় পতাকা তাকে তো নামিয়ে নেওয়ার কথা বলা যায় না, সেটা অবমাননা হবে, তো সেইটা না করে টাওয়ারটাকে খুলে নিতে হলো। তো আমি তোমাকে বলছি না এটা করো, কিন্তু এটা একটা গল্প। হ্যাঁ, আর করো কোশ্চেন?
Good afternoon, Professor Ghosh. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude for your interesting lecture like this. Personally, I'm also connected to Girish Kumar sir, okay, and his newsletters. So actually, this is not a question. I would like to share some experience over here. You have possibly listed out some table over there for SR value from different cell phone companies.
Yes.
But the thing is, actually, you have listed Redmi Note 8 over there. But the actual thing is, I'm also using Redmi phone. But what Indian company is doing, actually, specific absorption rate limit is, as you mentioned, our student, and we also get benefited from there also. It is 1.6 watt per kg for, this is US standard, whichever we are following. The European Union standard is 2 watt per kg. But what the cell phone companies are doing, actual standard is it should be mentioned per 10 gram of brain cell exposed to maximum radiation. Okay,
Yes.
this is actually, that is the standard. But what this cell phone is doing, Redmi is clearly writing over there, it is measured on 6 gram of brain cell. So this is, they are not following the standard. And again, some companies also not mentioning how they have measured their SR values. That is the problem. That thing I have to share with you here. Okay. Other thing.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions? So just I say another last word on that platform. So you keep remember, so how to use cell phone and where phone is taken in your phone book pocket or pant pocket, where is phone is taken after use, and when it is used, means when you use the using Bluetooth phone, earphone, where phone is right now. So this is the remember. Another thing, when you sleep, that time phone should be keep from your head. I know sometimes phone is the alarm clock, but that time you remember my word. If anyone can remember from today onwards, so I believe that my seminar is success. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights. It definitely was a blessing to have such an intellectual session with you. We will apply your words of wisdom in our personal as well as professional lives, and we'll definitely remember the part of keeping our phones in our pant pocket or whether in our chest pocket. Now, I would like to request Dr. Latibuddin Thanda, sir, to conclude today's session by his vote of thanks. Sir, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you, Professor Ghosh, for your such informative and illuminating lecture. Actually, we have learned a lot from Professor Ghosh's lecture, and and this electromagnetic pollution, the term it is completely new to me, but you see how hazardous it is. The particular thing about it is that it is invisible. All other kind of pollution we can only see. There is a industrial plant near our college. The smoke coming out, we can see air pollution or other pollution, or there are some tests. But in case of electromagnetic radiation, it is really dangerous. Uh, so, Professor Ghosh, actually, we'll again invite you in our college, particularly the students who have attended, in today's session. They have actually learned a lot, I think, but I don't know how many students have actually listened carefully. So, since the lecture is so much informative and and relevant in today's picture, so I will again invite you to our college, and I hope that you will come and you will deliver a lecture in offline mode. That will be very beneficial to all of us. And you see another thing that Professor Ghosh actually limited his lecture only the effect of radio frequency, I mean electromagnetic radiation, to the human health or animals health or plant health. But you see, if you actually include the other effect like mental health, use of mobile phone, how much it can harm our mental health. For example, use of excessive mobile phone for social media, and also how it can affect our eye if we continuously watch mobile phone for several hours, and how it
Yes.
can create anxiety, depression, how it can damage our sleep, etc. Then then you'll I think you can it may be another topic of research.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but still people are using, and people will be using in future, because it is now essential for all of us. Even we, for this seminar, we are using mobile phone. So
Yes.
practical will be one to find a optimized way how our health, as well as how the other animals health plan can be protected, as well as we can take the benefit of this new kind of technologies. So I think our research will continue. A human being will continue their research in this direction. Otherwise, one day will come, there may be mobile phone or something like that, but without that, maybe without a human, or I don't know what kind of animal will be there to use that kind of phones. So technology will grow, of course, in its own way, but we have to be remain careful, and while using these kind of things. Thank you, Obhijit sir, for your
Thank you.
such informative lecture. We have enlightened, we have learned a lot, and I think this was the best lecture. I must to give another thanks to Professor Ghosh, and to all of you who are listening to this session. Thank you.
As all good things must, we too must reach a conclusion to today's event. Thank you so much, all, for being with us till the end. And thank you so much, sir, for sharing your knowledge with us. We are really grateful and we appreciate our invaluable involvement in making this event a success. It's time for us to sign off from this memorable event. Until next time, goodbye and take care. And we shall see you again tomorrow, sharp at 11 a.m. Thank you. Thank you, sir.